It's your boy Bob Holly here. Bob Holly. I wish. It's your boy Bob Hollywood here with another exciting review. Today we're going to be reviewing the Sons of Anarchy Gemma figure. It is a Entertainment Earth exclusive. I don't know if there's a version that's different, that's not Entertainment Earth exclusive, or if they just made this character and the other characters weren't exclusive. I'm not sure who this is made, but it's made by Mezco. That was right there as soon as I turned the package around. It's from 2014. I like it. It says official licensed contraband. That's pretty cool. On the back, you see the Gemma 6-inch figure includes skateboard. Oh, that's the difference. This Gemma is in all black, and this Gemma has on blue jeans. That's cool. Then you have Opie. He's a 6-inch figure. He comes with a knife, and then there's a 12-inch Jax figure. I know there is a 6-inch Jax and Clay. I don't know. I'm assuming it's the same, brand in line. I could be wrong. This is in a clear bubble package, and you can see the figure from every angle. She comes with 2 accessories, a skateboard, and then a bloody fork, and I can tell she has blood on her chest, which we're going to get into. I think that is quite hilarious, actually. Again, all it is on the back is just pictures of the figure, a little bit of legalese, and a barcode if you need it. I'm not sure how much this ran at retail. I just picked this up at the flea market at the time of recording the day before. I think I got like 8, I don't know. I spent $20 on this and some other stuff, at least 2 other carded figures that were older and some loose stuff. So $20, again, don't know how much this cost at retail when it was released. Anyway, as you can see in packaging, she weighs 4.4 ounces. I'm going to get her out of her packaging. I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. As you can see outside her packaging, she only weighs 1.8 ounces, and that's all her. The skateboard and the knife are practically weightless. Now, when I saw this figure, I saw the skateboard, and I was like, oh, I know what that skateboard is. I mean, I've seen Sons of Anarchy, I've seen the whole series. And the skateboard's tiny in terms of for 1/12, as you can see. And why I say that is, here's the Tech Deck skateboard that I think about the day before, and it's way bigger. But that's cool. I don't need this skateboard. It's going to be a nice little prop, a kid's skateboard. It looks good enough. But this skateboard is from the very first season, where Gemma clobbers the character of Cherry, because she had sex with Clay and then came to Charming. So if you've never seen the show, spoiler warning, even though I think that part is over 10 years old at this point. I know the show went out there in 2014. And the reason why I say that is because of this knife. And I was like, if this was first season, I don't remember this knife in the first season. I was like, this should be the final season, the second to last season. I can't remember which. But so now I looked in the back of the box, and it was from 2014. And I was like, when did the show go out there? So I looked it up. The show went out there in 2014. So this little fucking fork is from when she stabbed her daughter-in-law, when she stabbed the worst character in the show, Tara, in her head. And I thought that was hilarious, and that's why there's the blood splatter on Gemma. So that's just funny to me. Anyway, normally this figure, which I know has very limited articulation, would not be reviewed, but I was like, it's Women's History Month. Let's go ahead and review this gal. I wanted to talk about those accessories, how I thought that was funny. But anyway, this piece will make a nice background character. Like I said, she's limited articulation. Her arms move up and down. That's about it. Waist doesn't move, legs don't move, boots don't move, head doesn't move. As you can see, there's just one solid piece. Maybe this part is a separate piece that's glued. I'm not 100% sure, but there's no movement. She stands on her own. She doesn't have any peg holes, but she stands on her own, as you saw. And I do think the likeness is great to say Katie Sagal. At this point in the show, I hated this character. I wanted nothing but what happened to her at the very end. Last season happened to her, and I felt that way for maybe 4 seasons. I loved her when she was in love with Clay, and they were all happy. Clay was my favorite character, so you go against him, it's nothing but bad vibes for you after that. Let's get her height real quick. I'm not going to jump into size comparisons just yet, but I do want to get her height. She's just under 6 inches. So, but like I said, the hair is good. She has a blonde hair. Her hair changed throughout the series, different colors. Basically the same style, but different colors. I didn't realize the red in the back. I do remember her with the blonde, but it's really red in the back. I just noticed that. I don't remember that. Her fingers are painted. Her nails are painted. On both hands. Like I said, she is covered in blood from that particular scene. Depending on if, I don't know, it's probably molded in the black. I'm not sure. But it would be cool to get that paint off of that blood off of there. And I don't know, it's doable, but I don't know if I want to risk it. But she just basically got this nice biker leather look. I love the boots. If there were articulation, if this is a different figure, I don't want to say a better figure, because this figure's cool for what she's worth, for what she is, and how much I spent for her. But those boots, if it was a more modern articulated figure, I would like to get those on another character. That's pretty badass. I should have looked up how much she cost at retail, and then I could tell you if she would be worth it, in my opinion. But let's get the scale out of here and do some size comparisons. Stand her up there, get her little accessory out of the way. All right. Here she is next to Colonel Quaritch, who is taller than her. So she is small. There she's next to Piccolo, smaller than him. She's smaller than him. And the only reason why I say she's small because again, these two are often two of the shortest. I know that they're not the shortest figures that I do comparisons to. Let's do Duke, the G.I. Joe Classified line, and Captain America. And she fits in perfectly with just 6-inch figures, 6 scale figures. Whoop, please. And next, let's do it with Jonesy and Rhino. He's barely taller than her, but he is taller than her. And then Rhino, 7-inch figure, towers over her, but it looks good. Oh, knocked her down. Knocked her down. By the way, she seems like she'd be fragile. Like that could have just broke her into pieces. Luckily, it didn't. Give me a second, because I was not prepared, and I'm glad that his head is actually right there. But here he is against Finn. Here she is against Finn, and she's taller. And John Jones is coming up in a second. I took his head off like 2 days ago, and I forgot to put it on. And I realized his head wasn't on. I thought I put it in the back with other heads, but it's there. Bada bang, bada boom. She's in the middle. So Finn's the only one that we do size comparisons to that she's taller than. So she's taller than your typical Star Wars Black Series figure. And then for some ladies, Brie Bella, who dwarfs her, and Zarya, who also dwarfs her. It's pretty good. I think she looks good. The proportions are good. The design is good. The look is good. I bought her, but not because she was Gemma, but because she looks like she could go on a bike or a scene. Anyway, guys, I think I'll probably put it in the comments or the description, but I'm going to find out how much this chick was when she was released, and then I'll judge her value. Before I pay for her, worth it. No articulation, but she can stand in the background. Not a bad, basically $5 or so spent on her. Anyway, guys, have a good one. Take care of yourselves. Hit that like button for me. Hit that subscribe button for me. Talk to me in the comments. And remember, action figures speak louder than words. Peace. What's up, folks? Real quick. When I reviewed this Gemma figure, I failed to properly go over articulation, and that's because it just didn't seem like she had any more articulation. But instead of her arms just rotating at the shoulders like that, they actually go up like that. And I guess it was just because she was kind of stiff. I figured she can do it, but her wrists or forearms, they also rotate. So she does have 6 points of articulation as opposed to 2. That's it. The boots don't move, waist doesn't move, head doesn't move. I just wanted to properly go over that because I did not give her enough credit. I mean, it's still very limited, but 6 is 3 times more than 2. So give her the credit she's due. That's it. Peace.